Hi, I'm Madi.
I'm Soraya.
What are we talking about today? You can't get distracted.
Sorry, it's a snake. I think seeing as... Oh, that's pretty.
Thank you.
Dude, we're going to have to cut out this bit for a second. Let me actually think.
You got too much into painting. Are you sure the distraction's a good idea?
Let me just think for a second. No, I just don't know how to get into it. Like, I know what my thoughts are, but I don't know how to get into it. You ever get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought of writer's block off what you just said, but...
Oh, do you actually get writer's
gets
block? I think a lot of people get writer's block, but for me, it's not like actual writer's block. It's just like some days when you feel different and like... That's not even fucking writer's block.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Okay, so you write short stories, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh no, you more do blogs, don't you?
Do a little bit of everything.
So, you know how like some days, and I find it when I'm actually being like really, really spiritual and I've had a really productive morning. So like I'll go out for a walk and then I'll sit by the river and I'll actually be able to like sit down, focus my head and write a story. Well, not an actual story, but like a short story. Whereas there's other days where like, you just, if you don't get into the mindset, you just can't do it. I don't know, that didn't make sense.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Because you're saying you need to be in like the flow to
Yes.
get into writing. And then when you try to force the flow, it doesn't happen.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Essentially. Which actually was when I mentioned writer's block, that's what I went to and I thought, because that's, so how I get around that is I just go, well, I'm not doing that right now. It doesn't resonate with me
Yeah.
to do that thing right now. So I'll come back to it when it does resonate.
There's so
you
many
know,
other things to do.
that was with my children's books because I was like, well, I really want to do them.
Yeah.
But I've procrastinated so long on the illustration. The writing is easy. Writing is flow.
Do you ever get like, okay, you've procrastinated so much that like it's so hard to get back into it?
Yeah.
You can't get back into that mindset, because I've had stories where like I'll pump out like 3 chapters, try and get back, and I just can't get back into the mindset of it.
Yeah, I get that. I'm definitely there.
Do you
with
think
a few
famous
things.
writers get that as well?
Yeah, man. You need to, like, I actually did that for a while. The last couple of months, I got that streaming service Masterclass, I think it is. Fascinating, because it's like all the really successful people in different industries are contributing to like these mini courses. So I signed
So
up.
it's like an actual class thing.
Yeah, and
That's
so
cool.
I forget the writers I was listening to. I listened to Judy Blume for like my children's books.
Yeah.
And then I listened to a New York Times bestseller. I'm totally blanking on his name.
Doesn't everyone say New York Times bestseller though?
There's a lot of New
I
York
swear,
Times
if I
bestsellers.
pick up
But
any of the books...
there's also a lot of not New York Times bestsellers. It's like,
Okay, good
it is
point.
an achievement.
Why
It's an
don't we have
achievement.
Australia's bestsellers? That's
Because
what
we're
I want to know.
Australia and no one really cares.
Yeah, no one writes good books in Australia. Actually, no, I know some
We go to
really
America
good
and the UK
Australian
for good
authors.
stuff. Yeah,
Do you
I'm
read
not saying we
Australian
don't have
authors?
talent.
I have to tell
I
you
don't
about
know.
one.
Well, I don't know. Probably.
Okay, when I can't remember when, I was like right into my like fantasy era. I read this book by an Australian author. It's called Ghost House, and it's fucking crazy because this girl, she wrote it when she was like 17 years old, and this book is just, it's got like everything. It's like, I can't even explain it. It's just like, so obviously it's for like teenagers, but it's like not how you would expect a teenager to write a book, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was she actually a teenager when she wrote it?
Well, she said she was.
So
she
probably
said she
not.
was. Dude, I actually sent her a message.
Oh, yeah,
because
cool.
like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's cool.
I found her on Instagram, like, let's say 3 years ago. Because her book was like one of the ones I got like extremely hyper fixated on. Like,
Okay.
I got so much into that book. It's about like this girl that can see ghosts, and she goes to stay with her grandmother in I think it's England. And she meets this ghost. Basically, they fall in love, but he's got like a vengeful ex that wants to like kill everyone and everything. It's like such a good book. You should read it. I'll give it to you.
It's a horror.
It used to scare the shit out of me. Honestly, it would scare the shit out of me. But the story, yeah, I'm mixing all the paints by the way. But the
How dare you? My paints.
I feel like a child.
You
but
child.
The storyline is just like so there, and it's like so catching. But anyway, I sent her a message. I think it was a year ago. And I basically just said, like, thank you so much for your book. Like, you have no idea what it meant to me when I was 13 years old, basically. So,
That's
like,
so nice, though.
I know.
That.
And I'm like, so it actually really, I wouldn't say I was good for, but it really, like, how do I explain this? It really grew into, like, the maladaptive daydreaming thing, where like I actually imagined myself being in that world, and I told her about it, and she's like, I need to write a story on this, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. But then I got into like this whole depression era, and I didn't message her back, and then she deleted her account, so now I'm like, fuck. But like if I ever do write a book, I need to collab about her. Well, yeah, like she did a sequel, but I wanted to do another one of them.
No,
not that like she wrote
and
it
just
bad,
call it fan
but
fiction. Dude,
literally.
that's what blogs
Dude,
about
I write fan fiction.
are.
Stop. Do you know what Wattpad is?
I'm gonna just say no. I don't
So
know
Wattpad is like basically.
You saying Wattpad or Wattpad?
Wattpad. Wattpad. So it was really, really popular when I was 13. So year 7.
So like
let's say
2016.
Yeah. 2016. It was like so big, and then they brought in like ads and stuff, and then like. They started paying the authors, so everyone's like, no, we don't want to read on that now. Which sounds like a good thing.
How dare they reimburse them for their talents?
Literally. No, but I am not scrolling through a book, and if there's an ad after every single fucking chapter, I'm out. I'm fucking out. I'm fucking out. Dude, yours looks so much better than mine. I'm just like, okay.
No, it doesn't. You're going like a dot art type deal. I like it.
Next.
I went a circle art deal. I'm doing dot art now.
It reminds me of a phoenix.
Why?
Rising
Why?
from
That's
the
really
ashes.
interesting
Harry
because
Potter. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of phoenixes
I've been getting
lately.
heaps of phoenixes
Really?
in my readings.
Do you think
in
it's
all
our
the
rebirth
videos.
things?
Yeah, I think it is.
Same, whatever
rebirth.
like tarot I read on YouTube, like they always say it's like a phoenix
rising
from the ashes.
Raising from the ashes.
Raising from the ashes.
Yeah, lots
Australian
of Phoenix vibes.
authors.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
bad.
know. I don't really like.
I only fuck with her. I don't fuck with anyone else.
No, it's more like I'll just read a good book. Like I'm not biased. I don't really care where the author's from.
Yeah.
I'm biased in the sense that, you know, obviously I got to read the language, so it's going to be English, but
yeah,
because I can't read any other language. But yeah, no, other than that, like I won't even really look into where they're from. It'll just be like a fun fact that if it came up
yeah.
for me, but I don't know. Yeah.
Wait, what actual books do you like?
Books I like.
Yeah.
I'm very much like that that young adult like rom-com fantasy. Yeah, I know. It's the cringe.
I've got some books to give you that I did not
the
like.
Twilight, like it's got to be a good book though. I've got a series that I absolutely love. Her name, what was it? Fiona McIntosh, I think is the author's name.
I think my mum reads her.
And she wrote this trilogy. It's my favorite trilogy ever.
Yeah.
And the first book is called Betrayal. And it's the Betrayal
What's
series.
the actual... Oh, is that what it's called? I think I've seen that in the library. I think that's very big, isn't it?
I don't know. I just randomly found it at Kmart one day and was like, this looks cool. So that's how I find my things I want to read.
Can you actually sit down for a book though? Because I'm not going to lie. I am a massive reader. Like, massive. Like, I will go online and like... So I read on Archive of Our Own, which is like basically fan fiction. Actually, it is fan fiction. But I will sit through like a 50 chapter book in a day. Yeah. The second I sit down in my chair and read an actual book, oh, magpie. But yeah, dude, I just can't.
Oh, you've reclaimed. My pet bird has reclaimed its space, and the crow's territory battle is won.
I'm trying to do that Three of Swords thing from the tarot cards, but I forgot what it would look like.
I can't help you.
I should know
You're
this.
the tarot
I know tarot.
card chick.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I know tarot. I should know this. Anywho.
Yeah, no, I'm very much so, yeah. I don't really have a genre. If it really, like, speaks to me, I'll sort of pick it up. I've got books there that I bought thinking I would like them, and they just haven't resonated.
Yeah.
Honestly, when that happens, though, I'll keep them because either...
And give them to someone else?
I'm paying them forward, either I'm paying it forward,
yeah,
or one day it will resonate.
Yeah.
Like, one day in my life's journey, I'll grow enough to really, like, need some messages from this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like a hoarder in that sense, though.
Stop, that's actually me.
Like, I'm hoarding all these things that feel kind of connected maybe one day.
No, but, like, people actually do that, and that makes so much sense. Because, like, there's going to be that one day where you're like, oh, I could really use this. Or you get so into,
that was
like,
that book I gave
activity
you.
or something. Oh, the tarot one?
Yeah, I've had that for, like, 2 years now. And then you were saying that you really connect with tarot and you wanted to get mindful with it. And I'm like, oh, here's mindfulness for tarot readers. I've read, like, one page of it. It never really sat with me. That's kind of what it is.
That actually makes so much sense, because you know how you told me that thing, like... No, you told me about tarot cards, but I resonated with, like, all types of objects. You said, like, they're supposed to be given to people. Like,
The
if you
tarot
don't...
cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, like, if I don't resonate with an object, I don't want to say I re-give it as a gift, but, like, if I'm given a gift that, like, I don't like, I'm like, oh, I can just re-give this to someone that's going to love it.
I feel like that's more a materialist viewpoint. Because, like, paying it forward is a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's, like, a different vibe. So, when you receive something... So, when I have something and I'm like, oh, it doesn't quite feel right, it's nearly like a feeling, a vibe that I get, like, it's actually not for me.
Yeah.
It, like, intuitively, I'm like, oh, this will be useful for someone.
But you still get it?
It's not even the buying process, though. I'll be called to buy it.
Yeah.
And then it's when I go to read it. And when I go to read it, I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's for me. Like, it's not sitting right.
Yeah.
But I was called to buy it. That's the difference. Compared to, like, yeah, if I get, like my daughter's birthday, she got 2 of the same presents.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm not going to keep both of them. So I'm going to re-gift one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for someone that needs it. I don't know. I do try to embody that a bit more of, like, you know, I donate everything.
I think I'm just, like, cheap.
Yeah, that's
like
what I was like. I feel like it's materialistic.
It's honestly, it's like a teenager cheap mindset.
Which
it's not
is
even teenagers,
fine.
20s.
It's fine. Everyone gets in that mindset. It's not a teenager thing. Let it go. Yeah, I know adults that have got that mindset. Don't you worry about that. Everyone's got that.
Yeah. What a world we live in.
A materialistic... What's the word? It's like disposable. It's a disposable world.
Yeah.
Like, it really... I don't understand why they make laptops now that last 2 years and then you got to get a new one. Because it has that many updates and the storage dies and the battery becomes crap and you can keep spending money on those things. But
it's all about money.
You may as well buy another laptop. Yeah, it is about money.
Yeah.
It's greed. Because they just go, no, I'd rather the laptop die and then they'll have to buy a new one because it'll make more sense.
Completely off topic, but who are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse?
What?
No, I know, you just
How did you even get there?
Greed. Because it's like greed.
Oh.
Yeah, greed, death.
Fair.
God.
Okay.
No, not fucking God. Jehovah, no.
Dude, just stop saying words for a second.
I'm listing just spiritual things.
I don't
I saw it
remember.
in Supernatural once, and I actually read about it. It was very
it's the
interesting.
thing. It's the 4 horsemen.
Yeah.
It's greed. Is gluttony one?
Yes.
Greed, gluttony.
Gluttony.
Yeah,
Gluttony.
it's like, it's kind of the greed of food, I suppose. It's hoarding. Hoarding is gluttony. Oh, so is greed. War is one of them.
Yeah. Death. And famine.
Yeah, so it's not gluttony.
What is that?
Greed. Yeah, greed and gluttony.
What is
War,
famine?
death, and famine.
Is that like starving?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like poverty. Suffering. It's suffering. We're so grateful you love our rants. Please subscribe to our Substack for the full podcast. Namaste.